Hey, speaking of people who can't talk.
Yes?
Elephant Boy stopped by.
Oh.
You got to hear this tape I got. Elephant Boy. We sent them over to this guy, Sam Twat.
Right, for his speech lessons.
Yeah, Sam Twat is this famous speech guy. He's like a guy who can teach you how to speak.
He taught De Niro to do the accent in Cape Fear, and Meryl Streep, he teaches her accents.
He's a speech therapist, I guess.
Yeah.
Sam
but
Twat.
he can either straighten out your English, because remember Lisa Sliwa was trying to get rid of whatever that thing she has. Right, and he fixed her.
Hi, I'm Lisa Sliwa. I mean, Lisa Marie.
And then he can also teach you how to do accents from foreign countries.
Yeah. Sam Twat is pretty good. He's like a known expert on this. So, Elephant Boy goes to see Sam Twat, and...
Now, I remember the deal being that he was going to take Elephant Boy on as a client, but if Elephant Boy was impossible, he was going to get rid of him right away.
Well, let me play you the tape. You tell me. I don't know what's going on in this tape, but it's funny. Elephant Boy's here, too, because he's promoting some video, and he's with a whole crew.
He's got a whole circus with him. It's just the weirdest thing. I told him, he gets manipulated by these people, you know. So Fred said, can I come in and talk about my video? I'm like, okay. And he said, can I bring, you know, some of the girls from the video? I said, bring one. You know, it's not a big studio. Don't want to make a whole big scene. So there's a manager, there's makeup people. Fred went and got a makeover this morning. He's in a tuxedo like he is in the video.
Right.
And they all think they're coming in.
I know. Well.
Where's the elephant?
Yeah, right. Well, listen, this is the best part. They called, and they wanted to know, they wanted to bring Fred here on like a horse-driven, almost like a chariot.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to bring the horses up in the elevator. I'm like, what do you think we're doing here?
Yeah, right. They're just completely out of it.
They were going to bring the horses up Madison Avenue, and they wanted to bring the horses up.
You know, I'm happy for Elephant Boy that we've given him a life, and now he can, you know, sort of... Well, he has some sort of, let's quote-unquote, friends. You know, and he's got a whole thing going on around him, but... At the same point, it's completely out of control.
But you know what? It's like, you think of what it used to be like before, and Fred came in today, and there's, you know, 7 girls, 2 managers, makeup people, and Fred is the center of attention.
Yeah. So it's pretty exciting for Elephant Boy. You can't hold it against him.
I just hope it doesn't backfire one day, and we wind up leading Fred down some garden path that gets him into big trouble.
Yeah. Poor Fred. Well, he's a big boy. He knows what he's doing.
I happen to know that on this particular videotape he did, you know, he went skydiving.
Yeah.
I think he had a really good payday for once.
Oh, good.
You know, so
good. All right, so we'll get him in here in a minute, and you got to hear this tape.
This is the tape of him learning to speak properly.
Yeah, we'll do that next. And maybe during the commercials I'll yell at Ralph. He's another problem around here.
Oh, dear. What did he do now?
Well, he's another guy who has to come in here during the commercial breaks and critique each bit.
Oh.
You know, like he comes in, hey... But Gary will go out and say to Ralph, hey, Ralph, Howard doesn't want people in here during the commercials. Okay, I really don't go in. I never go in. And, you know, we don't that means you don't have to go after somebody did something or Kurt Waldheim and say it was a good bit or anything. Okay. So yesterday Corbin Burnson comes in, and he's real good. Ralph comes running in with his critique. During Corbin Burnson, during the commercial, Corbin Burnson was real good. He was really good.
That was a great interview.
Yeah. He has to come in and compliment me. Don't just stay out of the studio. I know it's fun for you. Even like today, you did it again.
I did it.
He walks in. He walks. No. That's not what I'm talking about.
Talk about yesterday.
Talk about yesterday during Corbin Burnson, and you did it again today. He walks in today, and he says to me, "Hey, you know, Elephant Boy is here. I should always have that special Turin or that special elephant mask."
I didn't say that.
I should always have that elephant mask.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Elephant Man used to wear that cloth, the
bag sack or whatever.
I should have it here each time he comes in.
I asked you if I should.
Douche face. I'm going to explain to you again. Don't come in. If you have an idea, tell Gary.
Okay.
Gary will write it down. After the show, Gary has a meeting with me, and he says, Ralph's idea is to... Oh, first of all, you don't even have the mask here. So what good is talking about it?
Because it was an idea that hit me, and I just
Yeah, it hits you, and you figure you'll come in and rap.
Hey.
Like I have nothing to do. Like I'm not working. Stay out. If you get an idea...
I also started getting the hat for Fred. It just kind of came
Good.
out when
Tell
I said
Gary, and Gary will tell me, and afterwards I'll say, get back to Ralph and tell him to do that.
You know what? Gary has a point in Ralph's case, though. Ralph won't take Gary's counsel.
No.
If Gary decides that it's not an acceptable idea, Ralph will then go to the person.
Gary, Ralph.
Why are you saying that,
yes,
Ralph?
Happens every day.
Oh, really?
Oh, gee.
Oh, I can't believe you.
Ralph, it happens every day.
Like what?
It happens every day.
Gary,
you met with Scott
I don't
Einziger.
believe it.
It happened yesterday. You met with Scott Einziger. He talked to you about you have to dress up like a woman and go out and be a hooker.
Right.
Well, who did you call as soon as I got home and got through the door? Who did you have to discuss it with? Who did you have to discuss it with?
I called you at some point because I've been going back and forth with these guys for 3 days. And don't give me IC.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
3 days.
From now on.
3 days.
Can I have a vow from you?
I was talking back and forth with him, and I wanted to talk to you and see what you wanted me to do.
But
I had that meeting with Scott. I discussed it with him. I told him everything I want you to do.
I wanted to talk to you, see what you were insistent upon, and see what would work out best for the show.
Whining, Ralph.
Whining.
Ralph,
Right,
do me a favor. Don't listen to what you did today. You opened up the door. I'm going to just tell you your behavior, and I'll tell you what's wrong with it. And try and listen, and don't whine.
I'm listening.
You opened up the door. You walk in, and you go, "Hey, Elephant Boy is here. I should keep that special elephant mask around here.
That's not what I said.
So I should keep it here. And every time he comes in, we can put it on him." So I say, "Do you have the mask here?" No. I have it at home today.
Brought it home.
But so I'm like, well, what's the discussion here?
Yeah, why do we need to be bothered with
I was talking about something with Fred. I said, when he does Kurt Waldheim, should I get a Nazi hat for him?
So great idea.
And it just
go to Gary.
All right, I will. I didn't think it was a big deal.
Bring up to Howard in the meeting. Say, Gary, make a vow.
Excuse me,
stop. No.
You're the one who's whining.
Ralph, I'm coming dangerously close to you not understanding me anymore, and we can't be in sync.
I understand. Don't whine about it.
No. Dude, I can whine. I'm your boss. I'm telling you what I need, and the reason I'm whining, I'm at my boiling point with everyone walking in here now. The E-crew walking in here, you walking in here. Corbin Bernstein was a great guest. Well, gee, thanks. Who were you, Marvin Kittman, the television critic?
Gee, that girl was hot.
That girl was hot. Oh, man. I'd love to go out with her.
Come on, I walk in and talk to me. I walk in sometimes, I don't even say anything. I go to pick your hair or something.
What I want you to do is the following. You have one shot each day to come in here and fix my hair. That's it. One. Other than that, you should never be in here. When you go to Gary, make this promise to me.
Is this agreed?
No matter what Ralph says, to you, write it down on a piece of paper. You don't have to even make a judgment call on it.
All right, I'll let you know.
If Ralph says he has an idea to bring the Nazi hat in, write that. And credit Ralph. Don't try to make it your own idea.
Never would.
Ralph says he should bring in the Nazi hat so that it can be here. And then I'll say, yes, Gary, Ralph has a good idea. You'll talk to Ralph the next day, and you'll tell him that he can have the Nazi hat in here.
But is Ralph in agreement that he's limited to one visit per morning?
Do you understand it?
I understand it.
Now, if there is an extenuating circumstance, I'm going to give you a course of action. You go to Gary. Gary, there's an extenuating circumstance. I need to get in the studio.
But sometimes
Gary will then ask you, what is that?
Sometimes Gary doesn't understand.
Yes.
What if I can't find Gary?
Implications.
Ralph, I can't have this system lasting till Monday. I got to have you do it, or else I can't work with you. I'm telling you what I need. This has been going on since I did the Channel 9 show. I've been having this lecture with you. You need to go to Gary. You need to go through channels. I know you don't think that this is kind of a hippie thing and it's cool and everything.
Are we going to have to put a guard at the door?
Yeah, I'm almost at the point, but I've got enough to juggle.
Really, seriously, Gary said something to me the other day. I didn't know it was annoying you. I just come in and
I'm telling you. Okay, maybe I haven't made myself clear the 900 other times that it's annoying me. Now, do you understand that it's annoying me?
I didn't. Yeah,
you do. Okay, fine.
I do.
All right. So let's give you a hypothetical situation. Jackie does a funny voice on the show. He does his black impression, okay? And you have the idea to put Jackie in blackface, okay?
I never liked
Very offensive
Jackie
idea,
does,
but Jackie's going to be in blackface.
Blackie the Joke Man.
Yeah, Blackie the Joke Man. You have a great idea. What do you do? The show's in a commercial break. What do you do? Seriously.
If it's a really good idea and I'm really
it's a great
idea.
About it,
I ignore Gary and I walk in.
I burst into the room and say, Howard, I got a great idea.
That was a funny joke. Now tell me what you do.
I write.
What do you do?
I write the idea down.
Wrong.
Or I just tell
Wrong.
Gary
You don't have to write it down. I made it easier for you.
All right.
Gary's going to be your personal stenographer.
Ooh.
He is going to write down your idea and
problem.
present it to me, and he's going to put Ralph next to it so we know it's your idea. Okay. And you'll get full credit.
So I can memo you during the show.
Not during the show.
Oh, well.
Gary will give it after the show.
Wait. What if it's some information I need to get to you?
Ralph, let me ask you something. How many years I've been doing this show? Take a guess.
Several.
How many years? Would you say over 10 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many years have you been involved in terms of doing my makeup? At less than a year?
Much less than a year.
How
Do
many
you
years
think, have I been able to survive and do a show
Yes.
without your input during the show?
Can I ask you, though, have I ever added anything by telling you anything, or have you brought things up that I've mentioned to you on the air?
Yes, you have, but I've weighed the situation out, and the amount of times that you've contributed versus the amount of times you annoy me, it's worth losing out on some of those.
But there's another thing here. Gary is very good at knowing when that material belongs in here.
And you know what, Robin? I'm even if you have a great idea that you think should be going on right now, you tell Gary, and Gary, you don't even have to filter. No. You bring it into me on the break, and you talk to me.
No, because John and Gorilla and Ganji will do the same thing. Ganji knew some information last week about a guest, and they all bring it to me.
Right.
And
I do the same thing.
All right, good.
All
right, you've been forgetting at least 5 times a day, but that's okay.
No, I get a little excited.
No,
but there are tons of times, and I'll say this in Gary's behalf, that they come up with cockamamie ideas that you don't need to be bothered with.
Whatever. Ralph doesn't need to know that. Ralph, somehow I'll squeak by without the brilliance of you running in here during the commercials. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And I'm done talking about it. I want to get to Elephant Boy now. I have tapes to play. I have wild stuff for my audience to hear. But I needed to straighten this out with you.
Let me, so you understand. I just get a little excited. I get caught up in the moment.
Understood.
You know,
I like your enthusiasm.
I've got some girls in here, come in.
I like your enthusiasm. Ralph, stop now. It's not funny. I know you're trying to be funny.
I'm not.
I like your enthusiasm.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Don't let the door hit you.
And we're running behind.
We're running behind. Goodbye.
The one thing is, though, Howard, is that Ralph saying you have to understand him. That's not the way things are.
No, he's never had a real job.
You have to understand Howard.
Did I say you have to understand Robin?
Yes, that's why you were giving him an explanation.
Robin, he's never had a real job. Like so many people around here, they've never had a real job. Ralph has never had a real job.
Why do you keep hiring people who haven't had real jobs?
His problem is, even as early as Channel 9.
Yeah.
And when Dan Foreman used to try to explain things to him, they would say, you have to understand what we want, not what you want. Yeah. And he would say, but you don't understand.
I'm trying to explain.
It's not a fair world. I like your enthusiasm. Just channel it properly. Thank you. Now take off your headphones and leave.
Was that a good segment?
All right, thanks. And I don't expect to see you in here again.
That was a great segment.
And there's Ganji out there. How'd it go? Goodbye.
How'd it go?
All right. How'd it go?
Did you hear the question?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Famous question?
How'd it go?
How'd it go?
All right, let me take a quick break. Elephant Boy is here. I want to speak to him, and then we'll find out more things right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern
Laughing
Show.
Stock tonight on E!
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
Who's that?
I think you Totenhausen.
Die Totenhausen. I'm telling you, those guys are real good. Die Totenhausen. I saw them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I saw them open for Green Day. They were good. Laughing Stock on TV tonight on the E! Channel. The world premiere. I'm very proud of that. We spent a lot of money on that. Hey, let me bring in Elephant Boy first without his entourage. I got to play you this tape. In fact, Elephant Boy shouldn't say a word. I want to see. We sent him to this speech teacher, Sam Twat.
Probably the greatest speech teacher around today.
Yeah. Don't say anything, Elephant Boy. You know why? Because I want to see if you're better. All right, turn this off. Now, here's the tape. Here's Elephant Boy. With actually training with Sam Twat. Here we go. At his speech lesson.
Therein.
Therein.
But you have to link it with an R. Therein. Ah!
Therein.
Good.
Therefore.
Good.
Thereby.
Very good. Okay. All right. Try the last column.
Okay. Smother.
Good.
Another.
Good.
Northerner.
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 We'll get back to that.
Is this Frankenstein he's teaching?
It's My Fair Lady. I'm doing a remake of My Fair Lady with Elephant Boy. Hey, and I'll tell you something. I mean,
how does the movie end?
And how does it end? It's a disaster. It's a completely different ending. They ship Elephant Boy off to another planet.
Oh, that's funny, because by the time he gets to that third word, it's totally unintelligible.
Nada.
No, Northerner.
50 times.
Northerner. Nada. Northerner. Nada. 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 Anyway, so Elephant Boy is sitting there with him, and Sam has to talk to him like he's a retard. I mean, Elephant Boy has normal intelligence, but he's like, very good. Like a baby. Very good.
Spot, jump.
Poor Elephant Boy. The easiest thing to do is to talk.
Roll over.
Satana.
Good.
Good.
Worthy.
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 Forget it.
Oh, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. We'll come back to that.
Very good.
You know, like there's like hard stuff in life, but not to be able to say worthy.
Father.
Very good.
Father.
Good. Good. I need a better TH. Further.
Father.
Good. Next one.
Nevertheless.
I need a TH.
Never.
You almost had it.
Yeah. Nevertheless. Nevertheless.
What's the first part of the word?
Nevertheless.
Nah, never.
Never.
Nevertheless.
Oh, nevertheless.
Excellent.
I see that look on Robin's face. There's a strange thought coming into our head.
I'm just thinking of those movies where you take this grotesque man you've just made from body parts.
Yeah.
And you try to
And he just woke up like a Frankenstein.
Oh, yes.
Nevertheless. Fire.
I said nevertheless. It's nevertheless.
Again.
Nevertheless.
Good.
Seaworthy.
Excellent.
Brother.
I need a good TH.
Brother.
I like having an Elephant Boy because it makes me feel like really fortunate.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like
You're
when
erudite.
people say we need the homeless to make us all feel good about ourselves in some bizarre psychological way. I need Elephant Boy. Yeah, I'm like, hey, Elephant Boy, nevertheless.
Seaworthy.
Yeah. Hey, Elephant Boy, seaworthy. You know, hey, watch this. My eyes are closed and my hands are behind my back. Seaworthy.
You want a good TH?
Yeah, watch this.
Good. Now, let's go back to conversation. Tell me, what else did you do over the weekend? And if you make a mistake with the TH, fix it.
I hung myself from a rope. What? I hung myself from a rope.
Nothing much. Nothing much.
Link the words.
Nothing much.
Good.
It's the monster.
Hey, can you stop me from laughing like a retard?
Have a very boring weekend. I have a very boring weekend.
Okay, now there's an R in the...
Weekend. That's because he didn't shower. I had a boring weekend. I can't wait till he starts talking in here. I bet you it's going to be unbelievable.
Oh, yes, he must have improved vastly.
He'll be like, hello, I'm Elephant Boy.
Middle of boring.
Well, I had a very boring weekend.
That's great. That's good. You hear
No, it's not.
Yes.
Good.
Let me see what else this is. I think this is... I don't know if it's over.
You know, the sad thing is Elephant Boy can hear. You know, when deaf people talk like this, they can't hear it.
Yeah, at least they don't know they're talking funny. They're like... I think that's it. I could listen to it all day. But Elephant Boy, so tell me, you went to see Sam Twat every day?
No, once a week.
How many times have you gone?
2 times now.
Wow.
Is it helping?
It seems to, but there's a lot more to do.
He is understandable.
Yeah.
Can't talk very fast.
Since we didn't get to see the whole Sam Twat performance there,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Robin to correct me on the guy's name. But anyway,
I'm not going to do it.
no, come on already.
I've given up.
Since we didn't see the whole Sam Twat performance, what is
You're
he
getting
teach?
worse.
Is his method to teach you where to place your tongue for those sounds?
Yeah, because most of the words I mispronounce, it's not because I'm lazy, it's because of habit.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you in other words, you're fully capable of normal speech.
Yeah.
You just don't know where to put your tongue. Most of us figured that out on our own. You didn't.
Oh, thank you.
So, Brad.
You have a stupid tongue. It's not that the rest of you is stupid. Did he say you had CP of the tongue or something?
I really don't know. There seems to be a possible explanation.
So what was his explanation? What was Sam's feeling?
Yeah.
Did you say, what's wrong with me?
I don't think he knows enough of me to give a diagnosis. He just knows how to improve me.
Oh, yes, he sure does.
So, now, has he kicked you out yet?
Yeah, I mean, in other words, and he's doing this gratis, huh?
Yeah.
And he's going to continue working with you?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully?
Yeah.
What do you mean, hopefully? Do you know? Have you got another appointment?
Or you don't want to go? Are you sick of going?
No, I prefer it. It's very helpful to me.
All right, what is it, Gary?
His teacher's on the phone. Sam Schwartz on the phone.
Oh, yeah? Is this Sam Twat?
What is your name, Sam?
Sam?
Hi, guys.
Hi, Sam. I listened to the tape of you teaching, and while I don't know what's going on, he does seem to be a little more understandable.
Yeah, he's got potential.
Now, does he have a retarded tongue?
He's got what I call irritable bowel syndrome.
No. I mean, have you ever seen a case like this before?
Sure. There are lots of people who can't speak well.
And
and you can fix them?
Well, he's speaking better today, isn't he?
But why is it that his tongue? I mean, how is it that he grew up not being able to teach his tongue how to do anything right?
Got me. He's got a long-standing physical problem, but he's got potential. He could learn how to use his tongue better.
Oh, so it is a physical problem.
Why is it that no one taught him to do that as a child?
Well, he's been getting by. People.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
No, but you mean you're telling me it is a physical problem, though?
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay. And then you can actually train him.
Yeah, he can compensate.
Okay.
It's a matter of strengthening those muscles.
Howard, you say when I...
But Elfin Boy, at this point, do you want to be fixed? I mean, you're becoming so famous. Didn't you get like a fortune to do this video?
Yeah, but it's the bigger things. I mean...
Not the bigger thing.
Yeah, bigger.
I need a better R on that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Robin.
So, yeah.
Hey, Robin, you're stepping on my line.
Yeah. But Howard, when I take therapy as a kid, I can make improvement, but it can only go so far.
All right, so you're saying that Sam has been able to get you further than anybody.
Well, I can only improve. Hopefully, I won't hit a wall.
You won't hit a wall.
Yeah.
You'll hit a wall if you don't speak funny on my show.
There's the wall.
There's the wall, pal. All right, thanks, Sam.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks, Sam.
Keep working with him. Let's see what happens.
Take care.
And I like how up you are, no matter how stupid he sounds, you don't even laugh at him. That's a real talent. All right, very good. You're great.
Take care, Sam.
Yeah.
I think that's 90% of Sam's job, not laugh.
Yeah, like, very good.
I bite my own tongue a lot.
Very good, Sam. Sam Schwad, everyone. If you need to talk right, call him.
Hey, guys, it's Schwa.
Schwa.
Oh, sure it is.
Sam Schwa.
How do you spell that?
C-H-W-A-T, but it's New York speech improvement.
No, that's Schwat. Thank you, Sam Schwa.
The T is silent.
Bye-bye. Bye. That's Sam Schwa. All right, you did a video. I'll let you do a quick plug when we get back, and I'll meet some of these hangers-oners that you have with you.
Yeah,
What do you...
my entourage.
Yeah.
My entourage.
My entourage. Something tells me this is a case Sam can't solve.
I'd like to see him work on it for a while. And
we'll be back
figure out
right
what
after
happens.
these words with Elephant Boy's whole entourage. Right after these words. Your entourage.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
All right, Elephant Boy is here. For Elephant Boy dressed in a tuxedo. For our e-camera, I just want to tell our director, make sure that you get Fred's white dandruff on the jet black tuxedo. It's always nice. It's very nice.
a man of impeccable grooming.
Yes, a man always well groomed. You still got the girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah, that's working out pretty good.
Yeah, so far correct.
How often you see her?
Well, I'm going to be seeing her this Sunday.
Hey, do me a favor. Stop trying to talk perfect. Because during the commercials, Elephant Boy gets a hold of me during the commercials and said something. First of all, he leans over, did the most embarrassing thing. He goes, I forgot we didn't invite Elephant Boy to the Super Bowl party. Like Scores.
Oh, no, you didn't forget.
Yeah, no, I forgot about it.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about the fact that he called up and said, can I go to Scores with you guys and be a part of your Super Bowl party?
And you said no.
And I said, no. Who wants Elephant Boy there for a very specific reason? The guy starts talking and talking and talking.
I want to talk.
You don't, and you can't understand what the hell he's saying.
Yeah.
And he,
I'm sorry.
he doesn't apparently seem to be into the strippers.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
You don't know me at all.
No, maybe I don't, but I mean, I walk in there, you're looking at me like I'm a girl.
No. Dear? Never.
Never?
Yeah.
No, I don't mean like you're in a homo way, but I mean you're more concentrating on me than you're, being my pal.
No.
So anyway, so he goes, Howard, I know you didn't invite me to Super Bowl party. I know why. Because you were afraid I would tell what goes on there because I told on, who did you tell on? I don't even know what you were talking about.
Some basketball player.
Explain to Robin.
About some basketball player from the Nets. Basketball.
Basketball?
You were at Scores with a basketball player?
Yeah, and I was there. I just saw him there.
What?
I just saw him there.
You saw him there and you called the newspaper?
Yeah, because he was sick that day. He missed practice.
Right.
And
meanwhile, you saw him in Scores and squealed on him.
Of course,
No, that's where he goes for treatment.
Yeah. And when I'm sick, I go there.
I apologize.
So Elephant Boy says to me, I know why. You didn't want me there because of the best. Meanwhile, I didn't even remember about the basketball player.
I'm sorry.
No, I did. So he goes, and the day come that you don't want me on the show, I understand. I mean, a whole round. I mean, it's like,
this
dude.
is your problem, Elephant Boy. Do you see? This is why he doesn't want to be with you alone.
Yeah, you're annoying.
I didn't mean to.
Who cares?
I don't care no more.
I'll hang out with you. I don't care if you have a speech impediment. I just hate when I understand you what you're talking about.
Oh, that's it.
So Elephant Boy goes,
I make note of it.
So Elephant Boy with a straight face says, I know you don't want me there because you're afraid I tell what goes on there. And I said, you know what, Elephant Boy? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even remember about that. The reason I didn't want you there is I can't stand listening to you.
It's this reason right here.
Nothing to do with your speech impediment. It's what you talk about. And you seem to talk about this kind of stuff while I'm there with girls.
Right.
Oh, I don't remember if I speak to you.
I don't get out with girls. I don't get out with girls all that much. My wife doesn't allow me every night to do what I want to do.
You always be up yourself.
What?
You're always okay.
Well, how would you know if I'm okay?
No, I saw you twice.
He's watching you.
Stop watching me.
I'm not checking up here. I'm not making noise.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. You don't even realize you're making noise.
No.
You sound like Giorgito. Just because you don't have a piece of paper and a pen in your hand doesn't mean you're not making notes.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Believe me, God blessed you when he gave you that speech impediment because your personality is horrible. You're boring.
Oh, my God.
You're fun. You're only cool because you got that funny speaking voice.
Oh, did you hear what he said to me?
What did he say to you?
As soon as my speech is a little better, I could be your opening act. I swear it's
You got to be funny, too, you know.
Yeah.
It's not just being understood.
I was just scared with the chalk man. Thank you. I needed that.
Anyway, the point is, I didn't invite you to Scores because you're one of those guys. You would have gotten into Scores and go, I know. You are afraid. I'll tell everybody. But when I saw the basketball player, Howard, and like the music is blasting. Here's me at Score. There's 12 girls in my lap.
Right.
They're all telling me how cute I am because they're paid to tell me how cute I am.
Yeah, you got that funny money in your hand.
Yeah, not because I'm cute. And they're dancing to the song, and Elephant Boy will lean in and all of a sudden go, that's a throwback for one man.
I don't remember talking with you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I do.
I'm sorry.
I remember every time I walk into Scores, you're talking to me. Don't worry, Howard, I won't tell nothing. I really appreciate you inviting me. I won't tell nothing.
This is great.
This is great. I know when the basketball player was in there that you were very nervous.
This is my friend.
This is my friend. Yeah. This is my friend. It's very nervous.
I was at the Scores the other day.
Next time I see you there, I won't pay no attention to you.
Anyway, okay, good. Anyway, so Fred the Elephant Boy got hired by some guy. See, Stuttering John just came in here. I told him, Gary, he's the only one to come in. I just waved him out of here.
Yeah, but why
is Gary?
Don't you know to go find Gary?
Gary, why did John just come in here?
He asked my permission. He had a story.
You're the one who has to come in.
So you don't even want John to come in?
I want you to come in.
And tell John's story?
I know, tell me the story, and if I think it's good, then John can come in.
Okay.
That's
okay. I know you wanted to slow it down that much, but it's cool.
Right, okay. Anyway.
Who would you like to meet next?
Well, this is what I'm getting to. So Fred the Elephant Boy gets hired by some company to do a video where he jumps out of a plane skydiving while he takes some girl's top off.
Right, and tries to maul her.
And this sounds to me like one of those cockamamie things where some guy sitting by his radio who listens to me hears Fred the Elephant Boy and goes, I got an idea. I get Fred the Elephant Boy in a video. I get on Howard Stern with Fred the Elephant Boy. Make a wild scene. You know, I'll have like 12 girls down there from the video. I'll have some guy drive him down in a chariot and everything. And Fred the Elephant Boy will get on. Every one of Howard Stern's listeners is going to call to get the videotape, and I'm going to be a millionaire.
Right.
And the guy evidently put a lot of money into the video. You can see it's not a bad production or anything.
Spent a lot of money on Fred.
And this afternoon he's going to get the rude awakening. That he lost his shirt. Yeah, no one's going to call.
You know what, Howard? I should ask the guy who wants to put some of my T-shirts in with that video.
Yeah, right. All right, now, Fred, who is here with you for the video? And let me help you promote this. Who are these girls, first of all?
The winner and the first one up on the contest. Clint.
What contest?
You got that far? I don't even know what he said. You're saying there's a winner in a contest?
Yeah.
All right, now. All right, let me back. Robin, allow me. If I need, you might have to interpret. You're saying that this video involved a contest.
Yeah.
All right, what is the contest?
The big chest, the big bust contest.
All right, the biggest bust contest.
Yeah.
In other words, the woman with the biggest breast.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
You got to see what they look like.
Good thing you didn't pay Sam Trott because he owes you a refund. Yeah, right. All right.
I'm ready to know.
What are the girls? The girls all have giant breasts?
Just ridiculous, like comic book size.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll bring a bunch of them.
All right. Now, this one of them is the winner.
Yeah.
And the other girls are who? Contestants?
And there's two other Fisher strippers, Colt 45 and Jesse James, with one of the big.
I think I got it. Hold on.
Colt 45 and Jesse James, two with the biggest breasts.
Two girls, Colt 45 and Jersey Jams.
No, Jesse James.
Oh, Jesse James. Jesse James is here. Whoa. Look how cute you are. Right here. Is that the winner? That's got to be the winner.
Second place. Jesse James.
Oh, man. All girls who got giant implants.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Girls, how can you do that to yourselves?
Ouch. Look at her.
Holy
Give her a seat.
mackerel.
She looks like she's in pain.
Now, you're the winner?
Mm-hmm.
What is your name?
Glenda.
Glenda Jams?
No, Jesse James and Glenda Colt 45.
Now,
who's Colt 45?
Glenda, you have big breasts, but next to the other girls, I mean, those are minuscule.
You're a piker.
And you're a triple D, I would bet, right?
Double D.
You're a double D.
It was a best chest international, not big.
Yeah. Now, are you a stripper?
Yeah.
I see.
Now, are those implants too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're really cute.
Thank you.
So actually, the plastic surgeon should have won.
Actually, the smallest Hooters won. Out of all the girls in the room, you have the smallest breast, right?
We weren't in the contest.
Oh, you weren't?
We were there.
Well, hold on. I got to get a microphone. We only have one microphone in the studio. Oh, you were the halftime intermission?
Entertainment, yeah.
Now, you obviously have breast implants, right?
Well, I mean, they're helium.
No, they're whatever they are. But I'm saying, girls, isn't this...
Doesn't that hurt?
Well, I know I've talked to a lot of strippers who do this, and they tell me that their price goes way up as soon as they do it. But can you eventually have them made smaller?
Yes.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh, but they're going to cut off a lot of skin and stuff.
Isn't that going to be painful?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You listen. I'm sorry?
I bought me some wheelbarrows.
I know. Man. I bet you, though, I get you in the sack, it could be kind of a turn-on, right?
Howard, I mean, your skin has to stretch around those things. Doesn't that hurt?
Do your breasts hurt?
No.
You probably have big breasts to begin with, right?
Yes.
A lot of the girls have explained this to me. They have big breasts to begin with, then they do some implants, and then they go back and get more implants.
Oh, so they gradually
gradually stretch them out.
Overnight thing.
You ever see those guys in Africa with the giant lips?
Yeah.
And they
start with little saucers and work their way up the plate.
Yeah, that's like these girls. Like even Glenda, who won. She'll eventually stretch out and do even more.
You think so?
No.
She wants to go smaller.
You are cute.
Thank you.
What's happening, Howard?
I'm giving her the.
Yeah.
Now, what is your name? I don't know your name.
Colt 45.
Oh, you are Colt 45.
Yes.
Well, you're famous, aren't you?
I'm sorry?
I met you on the road to Albany.
On the road?
On the road.
On the road to Albany.
Does she need a speech teacher, too?
She has plates in her lips. Very nice. Very nice.
Was she at that club?
What club?
That on the road to Albany?
Yeah.
Oh, you were dancing?
Yes, she was.
I was featuring there.
Oh, I didn't realize. And what is your name?
Jesse James.
Oh, you're Jesse James. You girls married or you got boyfriends and stuff? Yeah, you do.
No.
You don't have a boyfriend?
No. We don't, no.
You just said yes.
When your head goes up and down, that's yes.
Yeah, up and down like this is yes. Linda, you must have a boyfriend, right?
Yes, I do.
You do, huh? Want me to be your boyfriend?
Sure.
I could be a real good boyfriend.
Sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy. Deep pockets. And now, what about this lovely woman at the end? Let me see your breasts. Wow, look at the
She's
size
an
of your
awful
can.
little girl.
How tall are you?
I'm 5 foot.
Hey, girls, can you take off the T-shirt so we can see see you in your tops or something?
I don't know. Should I?
What? Oh, shut up, Elephant
Who the
Boy.
hell asked him to be
I took a mic on.
We have to ask her.
Okay.
Now, you're
Okay, you're allowed.
Oh, shut up, Fred.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. Look at the size of those. You know, you look like Judge Ito's sister. What are you from? Are you Japan?
No.
She's Filipino,
Don't go
aren't
there.
you?
Are you Filipino?
I'm half. I'm Spanish and Filipino.
So you come from the Philippines?
Yeah, I was born there and I've lived here now for about 20 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at the size of those cans.
Could Gary get out of the way? He's in that girl's
I
breast.
love you if you're listening.
Hey, Gary, your head is almost buried.
I got to make sure the microphone gets to where it needs to be.
That's true. All right. Well, good for you. And how many implant operations have you had?
I've only had one.
Oh, really? Now look at the size of yours.
No, they're not.
And guys really get off on that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Don't they, if you take them out of their bra, don't they hurt? Don't they, pull down on your chest?
No.
No? How do you sleep? Can you sleep on your stomach?
Yeah.
No.
You can sleep on your stomach?
Yeah, want to come watch?
Yeah.
Join me?
Lay
Yeah.
down on the floor right now.
Let me see you lay down on the floor like you're sleeping.
Her head would never
Let
hit
me see that. How could your head hit the pillow?
Well, you have to pile up the pillows just right.
All right, let me see. I mean, come on.
I want to see you just lay down on your face.
Yeah, let me see that. Let me see.
Oh, my God, she's doing
Hey, she is. Wow, that's like a waterbed.
What's in there?
Now, when you go to a doctor and you say you want your breasts made that large, does the doctor start arguing with you? Does he say, hey, look, I don't think you should do this. It's dangerous or it's cosmetically ridiculous?
Bring cash, and they say, okay.
They do. They never give you a lecture?
Is there one guy that you can go to?
What do you think, there's 9 guys that work on her at once?
No, but what's in there, Howard? Is that water?
That's silicone, right, or water?
There's saline.
Saline?
Yeah.
You should make a 3D movie.
That would be cool.
And those things can come right at you. I'll talk to you about that later.
Okay.
So you're telling me that you go to the doctor and you say, hey, put these things and I want them. Those are what, Triple H or something?
Triple J.
Triple J?
Yeah.
So when you, for Jesse James. So when you, and you go to the guy and he doesn't say, hey, this is ridiculous, they're too huge?
No.
They actually make an implant that large.
Well, yeah, you have to special order it.
Oh, I
Good for you.
Custom made.
Let me see.
Nothing underneath.
You don't have anything on underneath?
No.
So let me see. Let me see the size of those things. Oh, my God, they're balloons. Look at them. I like those. Wow.
Again, I can't see.
And we need to see.
Oh, my goodness.
Right.
Oh, my...
Any of you girls have any vagina work done? No?
Look at that.
No. You're beautiful down there.
Vagina.
Right.
Robert, this gonna make yours like a pancake.
Yes, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true, Elephant Boy.
Wow, look at the size of those. You guys believe how big those are? Wow.
They look like they move very naturally, though.
They do.
They are natural.
Those are real? No, they're not. Be honest.
Who's bigger? Yeah, I was going to say that. Who's bigger?
I think Jesse James is bigger. Wow, Jesse James. Look at the size of those things. Wow, wait.
Man.
And Jesse James, you're a pretty skinny girl to have big
Yes, you got
breasts
these
like
little
that.
arms.
Yeah, right. Well, that's certainly interesting. So what are you saying, Elephant Boy? These girls are all... Hey, put your shirt back on. I'm going to come over there and milk you. I don't know how Glenda won the biggest breast contest with girls like this in the room.
Best breast.
Oh, best breast. Yeah, you do have pretty good breasts.
International.
Hey, Glenda, does that dress come off, or do you keep that on? Is there a bikini thing under there? Let me see. Yeah, wow. How old are you?
24.
24? Too young. You're a child. I want to protect her. Hey, Elephant Boy.
Yo.
All right, and what do? You skydive with these girls?
Well, I skydived with one of the girls of the contest just not here today.
Oh, I see. And you took her top off midair?
Yeah.
I see. And you are strapped to the back of another skydiver.
Right, yeah.
Or
only
the front or
only because you need about eight lessons to to go solo.
I got to meet the guy who came up with the concept that he wanted to have a tape of a big breast contest and then have Elephant Boy jump out of a plane.
What does jumping out of a plane have to do with anything?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, why that combination of elements?
I don't know.
You know what? Let me take a break, and then I'll come back and meet that guy.
Maybe he can explain the connection.
Yeah, and then he can give out the phone number or something, because I'll give him a plug. Wait till we come back from commercial. All right, we'll be back right after this.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And don't forget, tonight on the E! Network, we have the world television premiere of the Laughing Stock Tickle Chair. I know a lot of people wanted to see that. And we're sitting here with Elephant Boy real quickly, also with some of the biggest breasted women in the country.
The woman who won the best breast contest.
Yeah. I don't know. And then the girls were telling me how off the air how hard it is to have big giant breasts like this. Well, Jessie James likes it because she likes to go to the beach and make a scene because she's an exhibitionist.
Really?
I'm not.
But you're not.
No, I'm not.
Get on the microphone when you talk.
I'm not.
I know. You hate it.
Why did she do it?
I hate it.
She did it for her to make a living.
To make a living.
And one of these
In the
days
clubs, I'm the expo, whatever that word is. But outside the club, I try to cover up as much as possible.
Right.
But you can't hide those.
Because she can't. She was telling me she can't even exercise. She can't run. She can't do anything.
I don't doubt it.
Hurts.
But Jessie James is telling me that. What is it? What were you saying about you have to have a strong back and some of the girls can't handle it? They get giant breasts.
Yeah.
Get on that microphone and tell me that story.
Tell you what.
Tell me about what you were talking about.
Oh, I was just saying that in order to carry something like that, you need to have a strong back and a strong stomach to be able to do it. And
well, look at how the skin is pulling on the side.
You mean some of the girls get the giant breasts and then they can't handle it and they have to get rid of them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just not everyone's built to carry something like this.
I don't think anyone was.
What is she saying?
I think that, I don't know. If my testicles were that big, I'd have trouble running, right?
I wish
that guy who came up with this idea.
I was going to bring him in a second, but he was telling me that this is Jessie's first appearance and she had him redone and that she had to go to Paris because I guess nobody in this country would do it.
Oh, is that right?
Well,
I told you, doctors, you can't just find a doctor to do that.
Not, you used to. It's just that they've outlawed the silicone implant.
Oh, I see. So you don't have saline, you have silicone.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought you had saline.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And why'd you get rid of those?
Because I wanted them bigger.
And they only make them in silicone when they're big?
I like the silicone feel better.
You do?
I want to go bigger again, too.
She wants to go bigger?
Yeah.
You're going to go even bigger than that?
One more time.
Wow. How big
Wow.
Oh, my do they take the old ones out and put new ones in, or do they just
No, they add to them.
No, they take them out and put new ones in.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Yeah, otherwise you'd have like 3 bags.
You're going to go bigger than that?
Yeah.
What if your chest explodes? No, that could happen, you know.
I'm telling you, the ropes are already pulled very tight,
Skin
Jessie.
gave way in the middle, and she
What
has
happened?
one big boob.
What happened?
One of the features,
Yeah?
her skin gave way in the middle, and a great big boob.
No kidding. You better be careful, Jessie James.
I'll be fine.
All right, baby. Let me just meet this guy real quick. Hey, Elephant Boy, what is there, a phone number or something you want to promote?
Yes. We could have a phone number if you want to order the tape since the scores. It's 1-800-8-KNOCKOUT. 1-800-8-KNOCKOUT. Knock down.
Knock down?
Knock
out.
Knock out.
I tell you what.
Now, you put up the money for all this?
Yeah, this is Kirby Schnelby.
Hey, Kirby Schnelby, how you doing, dude?
Good, Howard. How are you?
Now, what gives a guy the idea? Gary, don't block that camera. Well, Gary, Kirby Schnelby, what gives you the idea to mix big breasts with Elephant Boy jumping out of a plane?
Well, actually, I was sitting up one night and working on a few cocktails, and I thought, how am I going to separate this from all the other strip contests and videos out there?
Oh, so you figure get Elephant Boy and he'll get a booking on my show?
No. I listened to him on the show. I listened to your show, and I thought, I'm going to take this guy and transform him from this wimpy character into this stud macho guy, throw him out of an airplane, and have a strip up there.
Oh, I see.
And so I did that, and in the horse scene with Colt and Jesse, I had them ride into the bar live on horseback, and then strip right on in the club off the horses, shooting at each other with guns and whatnot.
See, I always feel bad because I know there's a lot of guys who listen to the show and then they get like these visions that, you know, they're going to come on the show and people will hear about it one time and they're going to sell 1 billion videos and they're going to be millionaires.
No, it's not from the show only. We've got the girls from Score here, and they'll put it out nationwide.
Okay.
We've got
all right. I just don't want you to feel bad. I mean, it looks like from the video you put some money into it.
I don't remember the transformation from nerdy guy to stud.
Yeah, I know. We saw the. Yeah, I didn't see the stud thing, but I hear what you're saying. You want to get Elephant Boy in there some way, and you push them out of a plane. That was the concept. What? He's a stud.
Elephant Boy stud.
Elephant Boy stud. This is such a great studio, isn't it?
Yeah.
People come in and no one can hear him on mic.
You're yelling.
I don't know why I bother coming in here. Anyway, give the number 1-800-KNOCKOUT.
8 knockout.
1-800-8-KNOCKOUT.
KN.
KNOCKOUT. Knockout.
All right.
1-800-8-KNOCKOUT. And then, can I talk about what we're going to do tonight and tomorrow night in New York City? We're going to premiere this video. Is that all right?
Oh, I was kind of wanted to end it. I mean, that's the problem. You know what I mean? I mean,
you got to talk on a microphone.
What?
Going to the expo, and we're going to do our act that we did on the video
All right.
at Expo tonight.
So that'll be at Expo tonight?
Expo tonight and
All right.
Goldfinger's tomorrow night.
All right.
We'll be selling the videos in 8x10s and
All right.
Polaroids with Elephant Boy and me and Jesse.
All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Well, thank you all for coming in.
Thank you, Howard.
All right. Elephant Boy, stay here a second. I want to talk to you. All right. Bye, everyone.
You know, I think it's pretty funny, though, that guy like sits around listening to the radio, and then he thinks he came up with $1 million idea.
I know. That's what I'm afraid of. Elephant Boy, you got paid already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, these guys have these visions of grandeur. You know what I mean?
Where we advertise in other areas.
I understand. All right. I mean, I always thought it was wacky when Jackie would make those mugs, but this is like.
But they're acting as if they've got Kevin Costner in Elephant Boy. Like, everybody's going to run out and get this Kevin Costner video.
Howard,
yeah, I know.
This is not like Chocolate Central.
Right.
But even like this morning, they were over at a hotel that I know costs a ton of money. Yeah. They rented this tuxedo for Fred and hired a makeup person. I mean, they're spending a lot of money.
I know.
It does not get paid.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, anyway. This is some of the wackiness that goes on. All right, Elephant Boy. Good luck with all your. I see you got whole new friends.
Oh, yeah, and also one more thing. And this Sunday, I will be in Cleveland at the car show at the Civic Center this Sunday.
Are you getting paid for that?
It's from the radio station. They put me up in a hotel room. I see my girlfriend.
Oh, you're not even getting paid. You just get a hotel room.
I better talk to them. Well, I got to make money off the tape.
Elephant Boy makes the worst deals for himself.
I told Fred 1,000,000 times that I would be more than happy to act as agent for him for free.
Right.
Said, tell him to call me, and I'll get you some money, but he never does.
I know. He's happy. He's just happy they're going to fly him down to Cleveland.
You can actually get paid.
Yeah.
At this point, the Cleveland radio station knows that Fred will do anything to get there.
Yeah.
That's where he gets sex.
So he can get some sex from that girl. Yeah, well, maybe that's good enough. Okay, Elephant Boy, I got to move along. I have other people here. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. That's Elephant Boy and his new video in a tuxedo. Poor bastard.
With the dandruff.
All right. With the dandruff. We'll be right back.